around, the road is quiet. The only sound is wind that sounds like cars that sound like breathing. The desert air is hot and dry, 2 lanes weaving earth and sky. The stars are all that's keeping time till morning. And I turn and look beside me, and you're sleeping like a baby, and you haven't heard a word that I've been saying. And the way you look tonight, fast asleep in the dashboard light, well, I can't speak. That's how I feel. Open your eyes and look at me, and look at me. Open your eyes and look at me, 'cause I haven't hold this love for you before this 10-year night is through. I'm telling you, take it from me, take it from me. We're 10 years older, I know we are, than the night we met in that downtown bar. You thought I was some kind of star, that's what you said. I felt your skin, felt the heat as you pulled me out into the street, and you kissed me there till I was weak, 'cause I asked you to. And later on your kitchen floor, 2 flights above the grocery store, I felt things I never felt before, and I still do. Open your eyes and look at me, and look at me. Open your eyes, and look at me, 'cause I haven't hold this love for you before this 10-year night is through. I'm telling you, take it from me, take it from me. Going 80 on the highway, we're all rushing somewhere, but the way I feel tonight, it's like I'm already there. Open your eyes and look at me, and look at me. Open your eyes, oh, and look at me, and look at me, 'cause I haven't hold this love for you before this 10-year night is through. I'm telling you, take it from me, take it from me, take it from me, take it from me.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the online Winterfolk stream. My name is Jeanne Beker, and I'm going to be your host for this evening, and I am so proud and happy to be here because this festival is in its 20th year now. Certainly the little festival that grew. I guess I became involved with Winterfolk because I know the Winterfolk founder quite well. Brian Gladstone and I go back to our high school days together. That's right, I actually even have a little picture of him that he gave me. It's like an old passport photo that he signed. And on the back of it, he said, "To Jeannie, all my love, my best tripping partner." Okay, that tells you a little bit about my relationship with Brian Gladstone. I mean, I remember lying on the floor of my parents' suburban bungalow in Downsview, Ontario, with Brian, listening to our stereo playing Cat Stevens. I mean, those were definitely the days, but I had such a strong passion for music from the very beginning. Some of you may know that I went on to host the groundbreaking music magazine show, The New Music, for City TV back in 1979, and then we went on to start Much Music. So music has always played a very big role in my life. My daughter Joey O'Neill is a singer-songwriter based in the Yukon, and she proudly participated in the Winterfolk a few years back. So this is just a great festival. It's a great musical scene in this country, and once again, I'm so proud to be your host this evening. Winterfolk would like to acknowledge the support of Factor, the Government of Canada, and Canada's private radio broadcasters. Also, we'd like to thank SOCAN for their special support of the festival this year. And now, our first act for this evening. This is a young, emerging new talent, an amazing artist by the name of Josh Ritchie. Josh's new album, Love at the End of the World, was released in September of 2021 to rave reviews and global acclaim. Josh's music is eclectic, charming, and highly captivating. His songwriting and lyrics are poignant and elegant, revealing a wisdom beyond his years. His unique brand of story-driven art rock will move you, inspire you, and most importantly, have you singing and dancing right along. Please welcome Josh Ritchie.
Okay, hello Winterfolk 20. How's everybody doing? I assume you're all saying good right now because I can't actually see you. But anyways, my name is Josh Ritchie. I'm going to kick things off here with a new tune from my new album. This is called If I Gave You the World. If I gave you the world, would you whisper in my ear? Would you tell me all your secrets, even the hardest ones to hear? If I gave you the world, would you melt down all the guns? We wouldn't ever need to fire them. We wouldn't ever need to run. If I gave you the world, would you ever tell a lie? Would you ever need their comfort? Would you ever need to hide? If you gave me the world, I would banish creed in color. The only law is for each other. If you gave me the world, if I gave you the world, would you ever stop and smile? Would you fall asleep to laughter? Would you stop and stay a while? If I gave you the world, if I gave you the world, if I gave you the world, oh. All right, cool. So next up, I'm actually going to invite my my old man Ritchie to play some keyboards with me, and in like a second, he's just going to appear right beside me, right there. So like, whoa. All right. Okay, so yeah, I brought my old man Ritchie over here to play some keys with me on this next one. This is one off my first record, actually. It's called Monaco, back when I was like 18, I think, and I was writing songs about wanting to travel. And yeah, that hasn't aged well. But anyways, yeah, this is called Monaco. I was born to see the ocean, born to conquer open road. I long to tell the stories that a map and compass hold. You weren't one for dreamers, start to plan out every day. So darling, let me show you my adolescent ways, yeah. Never used to think that much of 9 to 5's at school. Never want to jump through hoods or listen to the rules. You were charming, you were kind, with adventure in your eye. So let's run away tomorrow and see what fun we find. So pack yourself a pretty dress, your favorite parachute. I will grab the CDs, play some rhythm and some blues. We will live like rock stars, honey, what have we to lose? We'll run away to Monaco and leave behind no clues, yeah. There's 1,000 miles of highway out there waiting to be used, and I'll be in the parking lot just waiting for my cue. Our whole town could find us to be stuck in with this crowd, but we don't really fit here. You're too pretty, I'm too proud. So darling, don't deny that you don't like my hectic charm. We'll run away tomorrow, it won't do us any harm. Fate is not but stories told too long, a wildest dream. So let's run away tomorrow and see what fun it brings. So pack yourself a pretty dress, your favorite parachutes. I will grab the CDs, play some rhythm and some blues. We will live like rock stars, honey, what have we to lose? We'll run away to Monaco and leave behind So pack yourself a pretty dress, your favorite pair of shoes. I will grab the CDs, play some rhythm and some blues. Oh, we will live like rock stars, honey, what have we to lose? We'll run away to Monaco and leave behind no clues. We'll run away to Monaco and leave behind no clues. We'll run away to Monaco and leave behind no clues. All right, so we're gonna do. I'm gonna do another one with my old man here. This is another one from my first album. This is a quiet little one called Eden. I've been asking questions all my life. Could this be the first time that I'm right? If you're here for heaven, you can go in peace. To dance with the devil is to dance with me. I used to dream that I would live forever, never thinking I'd need something better. You think you're cunning, but you're going blind. Well, honey, I'm not the praying kind. Met him on a cold and sleepless night. He told me that us dreamers have to fight. He took all of my money and bid farewell. I told him all the lies you forced to tell. If you're here for heaven, you can go in peace. To dance with the devil is to dance with me. You think you're cunning, but you're going blind. Well, honey, I'm not the praying kind. See the fear behind your eyes, slowly growing as they pass you by. You're always losing, but you're never beaten. You try to taste this poison they call Eden. If you're here for heaven, you can go in peace. To dance with the devil is to dance with me. You think you're cunning, but you're going blind. Well, honey, I'm not the praying. If you're here for heaven, you can go in peace. To dance with the devil is to dance with me. You think you're cunning, but you're going blind. Well, honey, I'm not the praying kind. Okay, so yeah, cool. So we're gonna do an old/new one. It's new to me, but it's not a new song. It's actually written like before I was born, I think, by that guy over there, Mr. Rob Ritchie on keys. He wrote this. This is a tune called Buxton. He wrote it way back in his Tanglefoot touring days, and yeah, it's such a powerful song that I kind of relished in the opportunity to steal it and do my own thing with it, and he was gracious enough to oblige. So yeah, this is Buxton. I take my fiddle to the tavern every Friday night. I play like that steamy summer evening down in Buxton. Last stop on the underground, about a mile away. He came in slow and kinda cautious. He came in slow with eyes so full of fear. He took a chair down at the furthest table. I saw he held a fiddle so rough and so severe. His eyes dropped to the table when I invited him to play a fiddle tune for the crowded room, 'cause I thought he'd want to celebrate. He said, "This table looks like cherry, just like my violin, but it's all done up with polish, the likes of which I've never seen. Way, way back, can you remember? Way, way back to your childhood days, all the roughneck boys in the old schoolyard, how they pushed you down, never let you play. Give them boys the weight of a rifle, give them boys the weight of the law, give them boys about 300 years to reckon this is the way things are." Then he struck down on his strings with such a vengeance, he all but strangled off a tune of some old reel meant to be for lighter, done up so forceful on his instrument so crude. I said, "Son, why do you bend your bow so fiercely? You should be happy now you're free." He dropped the fiddle from his chin and faced me. He said, "Sir, it's best you let my anger be. Forgive me if I'm edgy, but these fields outside your town look flat and burned just like the earth where the southern sun comes beating down. I know it don't sound pretty, the way I bow your song, but if you wanna hear how it grabs my ear, then maybe you should play along. Way, way back, can you remember? Way, way back to your childhood days, all the roughneck boys in the old schoolyard, how they pushed you down, never let you play. Give them boys the weight of a rifle, give them boys the weight of the law, give them boys about 300 years to reckon this is the way things are. Then something took a hold of my bow stroke. The moment I tried to play along, the beat began to echo like a footfall. The low notes rang like gunshots, and the high strings screamed like hounds, until a noise spooked a snowy mare outside the window, and the young man stopped and watched with widened eyes. He said, "We have horses just like that back in Kentucky, white as a sheet against the burning midnight sky. Forgive me for the fury, but your fiddle plays so well. But even these are carved from trees growing just this side of hell. Forgive me for the fury, I'd lose it if I could." But a fiddle string ain't the only thing I've seen strung up on cherry wood. Way back, can you remember way back to your childhood days? All the roughneck boys in the old school yard, how they pushed you down, never let you play. Give them boys the weight of a rifle, give them boys the weight of the law. Give them boys about 300 years to reckon this is the way things are. Way back, can you remember way back to your childhood days? All the roughneck boys in the old school yard, how they pushed you down, never let you play. Give them boys the weight of a rifle, give them boys about a ton of lead. Give them boys one devil of a passage from a good book they have never read. Okay, yeah, cool. I got one more in me tonight or today or whenever you happen to be watching this. This is like, no, I'm gonna start this again because I forgot things.
Just want to roll?
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. No, it's fine. Okay. Okay, we got one more in us, or I got one more in me, because I've booted the old man off the keyboard, and I'm going to pretend like I know what I'm doing on it for a little bit. I want to thank everyone so much for tuning in to this, wherever you may be. I want to thank everyone at Winterfolk for having me, and thank my mom and dad for letting me commandeer their living room for the evening while I put this together for you guys. I'm going to do, this last one is the title track off of my first CD, Louder, actually. And it's just it's a happy tune about wishing we were all together singing songs together. So this is Louder. I was nothing but a front man singing in a cover band, didn't have a game plan. I was tempted by the bright lights, staying up till midnight, getting into bar fights. Got me thinking about my old friends, starting off in new trends, getting drunk on weekends. When we'd pass out on the cold floor, couldn't really want more. Nights like this we live for. Cause in those days the music was louder when we walked in the room. They don't make a word for feeling this high. Cause in those days the music was louder when we walked in the room. They don't make a word for feeling this high. Thinking back to when we first met, chasing every sunset, living with no regrets. Now I'm driving down the left lane, staring at a wine stain, trying to think of my name. Cause in those days the music was louder when we walked in the room. They don't make a word for feeling this high. Cause in those days the music was louder when he walked in the room. They don't make a word for feeling this high. Now normally in this part of the song there's a massive face melting guitar solo, but I'm just by myself tonight, so you're gonna have to go check this song out on Spotify and Apple Music to hear that. Take me back into the dark days, stressing out with straight A's when we had it all made. Now I'm sitting in a dark room, whipping up a sad tune of all the dreams we made true. Cause in those days the music was louder when you walked in the room. They don't make a word for feeling this high. Cause in those days the music was louder when you walked in the room. They don't make a word for feeling this high. Cause in those days the music was louder when you walked in the room. They don't make a word for feeling this high. Cause in those days the music was louder when you walked in the room. They don't make a word for feeling this high. Cause in those days the music was louder when you walked in the room. They don't make a word for feeling this high. Thanks so much. My name is Josh Ritchie. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Our next artist is the awesome Taylor Abrahamse. Taylor is the most recent recipient of the coveted Kerrville Folk Festival Songwriting Award for 2021. Once a finalist on Canadian Idol, Taylor has performed his music across Canada. He writes, produces, and presents songs that garner millions of YouTube views. With little more than a mahogany Martin guitar, his playfulness, stunning songcraft, and honesty leave you teary-eyed, electrified, and at ease with your inner kid. Wow, that is a great place to be. Taylor is destined for superstardom. And remember, you saw him here first. I'm certain you'll enjoy the well-crafted music of Taylor Abrahamse.
Well, I'm living in a ghost town, though everyone's around. Ain't it a beautiful day? You're a potato and a hero, 'cause a good old patient's hero. And who liked other people anyway? I'm living in a ghost town, though everyone's around. It's a snow day and you're getting paid. I'll write a lazy song for the Instagram. It's gotta be good, 'cause it's hashtag relevant. I'm living in a ghost town. I'm gonna watch The Crown. And who liked other people anyway? La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I don't really believe that song's sentiment at all. I wrote it at the very start of the pandemic and didn't bother to perform it or tell anyone about it till now. But I thought, hey, what the hell, I would sing a bit of it. But now I'll do the good. You know what word I want to say there. I just don't want to cuss in case kids are watching. But my name's Taylor. I've had a very intense week. I'll tell you all about it as we go along, but how about for now I just play an intense song. Watch them move like snakes, taking every way out. I hope this cold bar floor will be clean when I curl up and out. They promise you this, they promise you that, but the truth comes out when your call bounces back. Oh, I can't take this lonely life, I can't take this heart of mine, yeah. I ain't got no cure for love, no. I can't take this lonely brain, I can't take what I can't take, yeah. I ain't got no cure for love. Every sway, every glance, every kiss, every smile I miss. It gets me thinking, hey, may as well hide in some workplace abyss. It's the same old small talk, the same sultry walk, playing dumb, trying to outrun your biological clock. Oh, I can't take this lonely life, I can't take this heart of mine, yeah, I ain't got no cure for love, no, no, no. I can't take this lonely brain, I can't take what I can't take, yeah. I ain't got no cure for love. Lord, how it feels when I feel at home with a love to call my own, love to call my own. But ain't the way it goes. She say I don't listen, 'cause I'm too busy kissing. Then she turned me to stone. She turned me to stone, 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 stone. You'll never get it, you're never gonna get it, never, 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 never gonna get it, honey. Why? I can't take this lonely life, I can't take this heart of mine, yeah. I ain't got no cure for love, no, 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 no. I can't take this lonely brain, I can't take what I can't take, yeah. I ain't got no cure for love. The sound shakes the city, I'm going deaf from applause. Thank you so much. She rips me out of my clothes, pushes me up against a wall. I've tumbled through my tears, shimmied through my fears, so why am I still so numb to the comfort in my ear? Why? I can't take this lonely life, I can't take this heart of mine, yeah. I ain't got no cure for love, no, love, no, 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 no. I can't take this lonely brain, I can't take what I can't take, yeah. I ain't got no cure for love. Yeah. This week has been a low. I've had people dump me, person dump me. So I really don't got no cure for love. I've had a lot of work that I've been doing, mostly joyless, uncreative things, kind of waking things up right now, shaking the cobwebs off. You see, my recording studio is kind of begrudgingly for sale right now, so that's what I'm dealing with. This beautiful, beautiful spot. I just want to create in it while I can. But, you know, there's certain things to get ready, you know. But I got to let it go. Let it go, let it go. Can't only... I don't know why I'm doing that song. No one wants that. This is one of the few places where you want originals. Isn't that right? Well, I got a lot more of those where this one came from. And I'd like to do some for you now. But first, let me just say thank you to Winterfolk for having me. One of the last gigs I played before COVID was getting to play Winterfolk in 2020, and it was so nice to experience that after what was a long, desolate period that I was putting myself through thinking, well, I'll get to tour in 2020, whatever. Anyway, all just to say that I'm very thankful that they had me back. Artists need the support right now. Artists need people like you. Whatever, this isn't PBS. I'm going to stop with this. You know this. But first, I'm just going to check the camera here. Make sure it's still taping, because you never know. Yes, the camera's rolling, and so is the Taylor. I should play originals, reminding myself again, instead of beloved Wings tracks that I can't forget. But I can't tell you how they make me feel. My heart is like a wheel. Let me roll it. Let me roll it to you. Let me roll it. Yeah. Let me roll it to you. That was fun. All right. Now let's be adults, okay? And play the things that make you scratch your chin and go, that's deep. I was hunched, I was lost, I was paying an endless cost. Couldn't see, the gate was busted wide. See, I was digging at a prison wall. Only got a spoon, gonna take till fall. Keep it simple, stupid, you might get a kiss. I was chained, I was maimed. I was told I had a golden brain, till suddenly my head was too heavy to lift. I dragged it on the ground, the floor like a fist. My superconductor churning out hits. Come on, keep it simple, stupid, you might get a kiss. Come get a kiss, come get a kiss. Chop a little wood, that's it. All this fury, all this fire, but tell me why you desire. Ooh, tell me why. The boss is sad, what a surprise. Happiness comes from inside. But if it's all made up, ain't it all just a pretty lie? So life, she gave me a fork in the road, said here's a swimming pool or Chernobyl. Come on, keep it simple, stupid, you might get a kiss. Come get a kiss, come get a kiss, chop a little wood, that's it. All this fury, all this fire, but tell me why you desire. Ooh, nobody asked you why. Ooh, nobody asked you why. Sleeping on my own again, half a glass and a melatonin, silence like a black hole by my side. Lord, may my buzzing broken dreams disappear when she tells me, keep it simple, stupid, you might get a kiss. Oh, keep it simple, stupid, you might get a kiss. Oh, keep it simple, stupid, you might get a kiss. That's a song about losing my mind, making my first record, which I got to make in here with Eddie Kramer. So he was in this room with me a lot. It was a situation that had me really confront my ego, you know? When your ego thinks it's going to get everything it ever wanted, and then it will be rendered useless, it tries desperately to sabotage. So I really got to learn how to see it and laugh at it throughout this whole process, you know? Keep it simple. I don't need mega stardom. I think I want to reach a lot of people, but reach them honestly. And that comes from great songwriting and persistence. And that's what I'm trying to be up to. And part of why we ultimately decided to sell this studio, basically we're in a situation where the landlords, they own the house that's in front of this studio. And we built this studio in a detached space behind it, which is risky from the start to put your life savings into something that you aren't necessarily going to own. But that's the choice that we made. We had a really great run in here. A lot of amazing things have happened in this studio. But now we're in a position where the landlords have agreed to at least work with a realtor who is very experienced in house and recording studio sales, who we connected them with. We're looking for someone to purchase the house and the studio so that, you know, Bryn and I can properly, Bryn, my business partner, can properly be compensated for the value that we've added to this space, if you're a creative. Or even if you're just an investor looking to invest in and profit from the arts, because, you know, this is a space that you can make a ton off of if you want, and it could be right in your backyard. Anyway, all kinds of possibilities. I won't go on about that. Instead, I'll improvise a song, 'cause I have been thinking for way too long. And there's something about making up stuff off the top of your head when you let divine inspiration in. Divine inspiration in. It makes you feel like you're going to bed, dreaming, living in a dream, living in a dream, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Dreaming, living in a dream, and I wouldn't have it any other way. The chance I never took, the dish we never cooked, the warm embrace that never came true, the laughs we never knew, the cold we never shook, oh, the things we never did could fill a book. The hello I never gave, not a word, not a wave, the day you almost saw me passing through, the song I never sang to wrap me in your look, all the things we never did could fill a book. Longing, every page a kiss, every word a wish, for Does it end like R.L. Stein? A shiver down the spine, or a harlequin of saccharine reviews? The queen takes the rook. My dear, I'm dearly hooked for the things we never did. Or are they things we've yet to do? No, the things we never did could fill a book. Trying to write new jazz standards. It's a great challenge. This little boy is an owl. It's plastic, but I don't wanna break it to him. He really thinks he's an owl. Let's do one that's like, I would say 85% there in my heart of hearts. And so it'll be interesting when you hear the final version. You'll be like, oh yes, he changed that lyric. It's, instead of finishing these songs, I have to deal with selling my baby. In a way, that's an amazing predicament to put the ego in. It's a great way for me to practice just like really not being attached to anything. Because I could walk away from this with nothing. I could walk away with this with a lot. And either way, it's okay. Either way, I get to create. And I get to create each moment. With that in mind, let's do something a little opto-mystique. That's how the kids say it, right? That's my catchphrase. I should get that on a shirt. I got myself here a whole lot of love, and I could keep it for myself, or I could give away the stuff. I got myself here a whole lot of love, and I'll give it all. Baby black tar bird couldn't see the sky till he saw it in your clear blue eyes. Baby black tar bird shaking in the stream, wrapped within your love, reveals the orange and blue and green. How'd you get this engine working? I ain't lonely anymore. Yeah, I got myself here a whole lot of love, and I could keep it for myself, or I could give away the stuff. Yeah, I got myself here a whole lot of love, and I'll give it all. I'll give it all. Never cared for love songs, they were never it for me. Still I gave my puny glimmer a drop in the sea. And you rubbed the guard dogs' bellies and you saw their toothless bite. I could never earn your love unless I let it change my life. In my numb and endless searching, how'd you get this engine working? I ain't lonely anymore, yeah. I got myself here a whole lot of love, and I could keep it for myself, or I could give away the stuff, yeah. I got myself here a whole lot of love. Let's try that again. Whole lot of love. Whoops. Whole lot of love. And I'll give it all. I'll give it all. Ooh, I'll give it all. In my numb and endless searching, I could be bold but never burning. How'd you get this engine working? I ain't lonely anymore. I ain't lonely anymore, yeah. I got myself here a whole lot of love. And oh, I'll give it all. I think the set's probably just about over. I'm going to have to edit this a lot in post. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I hope you're happy. I do. I hope you're happy. This is an album I made. I do have CD copies of it finally with a ton of bonus tracks, a bunch of rare McKimbos that I haven't put on streaming. But that's enough talking. Dance, monkey, dance. So this is track 11 on that album. Bluebird flying overhead calls me out of bed, begs me to pretend. Warm sun shining through the leaves begs me to breathe, breathe and start again. At the heart of all the matter, I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't. Though I could slide along my old familiar shore, I don't care anymore. I don't. Bluebird looks along the edge, finds his daily bread, and soon a family. Lonely, lonely, lost among the trees, she moves across the sea, searching for a friend. At the heart of all the matter, I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't. Though I could slide along my old familiar shore, I don't care anymore. I don't. I just wanna walk through the snow with you. I just wanna walk through the snow with you. I just wanna walk through the world with you again. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to be alone. At the heart of all the matter, I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't. Though I could slide along my old familiar shore, I don't care anymore. I don't. I just wanna walk through the snow with you. I just wanna walk through the world with you. It's okay to be alone. Okay to be alone. Down, live in the rhythm, with everything you do, live in the rhythm. the rhythm. Ooh, can't you feel what's really real? Live in the rhythm. Live in the rhythm. It's up to you. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. I really have had a lovely time waking up my mind, learning how to play a song again. Ooh, let all this craziness be over, my friend. Everybody gonna get outside. Taylor's gonna sell his studio. Either way, Taylor's gonna be fine. But at least he'll be able to relax and take time away. Time to play. Thank you for giving me a chance to play. I really needed it this week. Thank you very much, Winterfolk. And congratulations on your anniversary. And let it be just one of many. That was a good rhyme, huh? Live in the rhythm! Yeah! Live in the rhythm! Good night.
Coming up next, a real Canadian treasure, Lynn Miles. Lynn Miles is a Juno Award-winning singer, songwriter, and producer. In addition, she has also won 3 Canadian Folk Music Awards. Lynn's 15th album, We'll Look for Stars, was released in July of 2020 and quickly climbed to the #1 position on the Euro-Americana charts. The album has earned numerous 5-star reviews in both Europe and North America. Lynn Miles is, without a doubt, one of Canada's most accomplished singer-songwriters. Please join me in welcoming Lynn Miles.
The sky is not blue, it's indigo. That's not a tree, it's a willow. I'm not quiet, I'm deep. I don't cry, I weep. I want the whole bottle, not just a shot. I don't want a little, I want a lot. Don't want rain, I want a downpour. 'Cause I don't want less, I want more stars, more sun, more truth, more love, more kisses, more spring. Just want more of everything. I don't want the evening, I want midnight. I don't want to argue, I want to fight. Don't show me the outside of your heart, I want to see the core. 'cause I don't want less, I want more. More stars, more sun, more truth, more love, more kisses, more spring, just one more of everything. I just want more of everything. Well, hi, folks. It's great to be here at Winterfolk number 20. I've played several Winterfolks, thanks to Brian Gladstone. Thank you for inviting me. And this year, if I wasn't playing Winterfolk, I'd probably be skating on the Rideau Canal in Ottawa, because when you're from Ottawa, that's what you do in the winter, unless it's too cold, which it has been, but I'm sort of hoping for warmer days, warmer sunny days to skate on the canal. So with that in mind, I'll sing this tune. Sleep won't come and set me free. Bitterness has its eye on me. Every hill is a mountain I can't climb. Birds have stopped singing, bells don't chime. Every thread I pull unravels in my hand. I'm living a life that I don't understand. Stars don't chime the way that they used to. Loneliness is wearing every shade of blue, and I'm restless, no place to go. Every second lost a minute, every minute is an hour too slow. I got a million questions with answers I'm never gonna know, and I'm restless, no place to go. Every word I say, I said before. I can't make small talk or smile anymore. I've seen all there is to see in this fairy tale town. Pretty lights and parties just get me down. I went out to where the broken sidewalk ends, over the train tracks, around the bend. I was looking for someone I know I missed, looking for somewhere that doesn't exist. And I'm restless, with no place to go. Every second lasts a minute, every minute is an hour too slow. I got a million questions with answers I'm never gonna know. And I'm restless, no place to go. Guess I should've run before the weather turned. I waited too long, now the highway's burned. There's nothing quite as empty as a dreamless world. Looking at the ashes as the last big girls. I used to try hard, I used to believe This is a song called Love is Red, and I send this out sort of like as a post-Valentine's, heartbreaking Valentine kind of song. I wish I could take it back, fix the broken sidewalk crack, how this train go off the track. Life is empty, cold and black. I replay it every day, all the words we could not say. Summer birds have flown away. Sky was silver, now it's gray. You loved me and I loved you. We said things that were not true, that we can't take back and we cannot do. Love is red and tears are blue. Love is red and tears are blue. Regrets are flowers without light, and they're always sent at night, with a ribbon tied too tight, and a little stick of dynamite. What I would give to start out clean, I'd buy the whole world sight unseen. You be the king, I'd be the queen. But jealousy is a bitter green. 'Cause you loved me and I loved you. We said things that were not true, that we can't take back and we can't undo. Love is red and tears are blue. Love is red and tears are blue. I wish I could get some sleep, but the memories I choose to keep haunt me down and make me weep. Your hair's gold and your eyes are deep. 'Cause you loved me and I loved you. We said things that were not true, that we can't take back and we can't undo. Love is red and tears are blue. Love is red and tears are blue. This is called Main Street. This is another song from my most recent CD. Goes like this. This town used to have a a sweet old soul. Now every street has a new pothole. There's record-breaking profits at the big box store. Main Street ain't Main Street anymore. Over there's where we used to spend our time. Now it looks like the scene of a crime. That boarded up building was the mom and pop store. And Main Street ain't Main Street anymore. And the future sewn up by sweatshop slaves work their fingers to the bone and their bodies to the grave, while the rich get richer cause their money's offshore. Main Street ain't Main Street anymore. Main Street ain't Main Street anymore. Rent a storage space for the stuff you never use, your exercise bikes, your $20 shoes, while a homeless woman sleeps just outside the front door. Main Street ain't Main Street anymore. And there's no free lunch, there's no free trade. We're getting to sleep in the beds that we've made. There's big money in sickness, disaster, and war. Main Street ain't Main Street anymore. Main Street ain't Main Street anymore. Waste your time, waste your life, your money and your food. Everybody's in a hurry, everybody's in a mood. The ditch is getting deeper between the rich and the poor. And Main Street ain't Main Street anymore. And the winners keep winning, the losers just bleed. The glory days are over, the bottom line is greed. You think it's dark now, they're drilling down to the core. And Main Street ain't Main Street anymore. No, Main Street ain't Main Street anymore. All right, here's an old chestnut. I live beside this old coal mine. The whistle blows every day on time. When the rain pours down and the wind blows hard, black flowers grow in my yard. And when I lost my man down the dark hole shaft, I swear I heard the devil laugh, and the angels left, and they took my heart. Now black flowers grow in my yard, and the undertaker is a busy man. He got a clean blue shirt, got soft pink hands, got a paved driveway and a brand new car. Black flowers grow in my yard. Ooh. Ooh. I should have won, but I fear that I'm gonna come undone. 'Cause when the rain pours down and the wind blows hard, black flowers grow in my yard. Black flowers grow in my yard. Black flowers grow in my Okay, this song is called High Heels in the Snow. Her daddy was a drunk, big and sad and mean. Her mother died 4 years back. She was a local beauty queen. But Sandy came down from Thunder Bay just 2 years ago. She's always high as a kite and low as the moon in her high heels in the snow. She's as tough as nails and her heart is numb. Most days she feels nothing at all. She's been thinking of home 'cause it's Christmas time, but she would not make the call. So it's another night and another trick. You sell your body and they steal your soul. When you're 16 years old and you're out on the streets in your high heels in the snow. Now the shoppers put their bags in cars, but they don't hang around. They drive off to Christmas parties in a better part of town. And the office ladies from down the block file out and wave as they go, laughing at each other as they slip and they slide in their high heels in the snow. It's been 1,000 tough nights and 100 tough fights, just trying to survive. Her best friend went missing. Nobody cares if she's dead or alive, 'cause a hooker's life means nothing. Lots of people will tell you so. So she's out in the dark all by herself in her high heels in the snow. There's not a lot of second chances when you take the wrong turn. Out on these angry streets, it's a hard lesson learned. When you hate yourself and you hate the world, you think there's nowhere else to go. And you can't run from danger in high heels in the snow. So Sandy is not walking now, but soon she'll be going home. She's lying still on the frozen ground, cold and all alone. They found her body face down just 2 hours ago. Somebody said she looked like a broken doll in her high heels in the snow. The radio says it's gonna turn cold. It's going down to 20 below. But there'll be somebody taking her place tonight in high heels in the snow. There will be somebody's mother, somebody's sister, somebody's lover, somebody's friend. There will be somebody taking her place tonight in high heels in the snow. It's been a pleasure singing for you at Winterfolk 20th anniversary of. Wish you could see you in person, perhaps next year, the year after. Hope everyone stays well, stays warm. And thanks again to Brian Gladstone. And I'll finish my set with We'll Look for Stars, which is the title track of my last CD. We will wax and wane just like the moon, and in the end will come too soon. The stories we keep in our souls are wild and true and sad and cold. Our songs will rise and fall and change their tunes, and we will move just like wind and tide. Our little boat will rock from side to side. Regrets will make their presence known, make us feel so all alone, and leave us with no place to put our pride. So the only thing that I can do is try not to fall apart on you, and hold on to your heart with all my might. We'll stop before we go too far, and when it's dark we'll look for stars to guide us home, get us through the night. What will be, that's all I know. We're at the mercy of the undertow. Time will leave a scar for sure. Love will fade, there is no cure, and every blue will change to indigo. And we will win and lose, and lose then win. Cover up, then slowly shed our skin. Arm our hearts, then drop our guards. All of this will be so hard. We think we're made of steel, we're made of tin. So the only thing that I can do is try not to fall apart on you, to hold on to your heart with all my might. We'll stop before we go too far, and when it's dark we'll look for stars to guide us home and get us through the night. We'll stop before we go too far, and when it's dark we'll look for stars to guide us home and get us through the night. Bye, folks. Take care of yourselves.
I'm especially proud and honored to introduce our next artist. Joey O'Neill is my daughter, and she lives in West Dawson, which is a tiny community across the river from Dawson City in the Yukon. Joey lives off-grid in a log cabin with her trusty dog, Oglio, and she's a singer-songwriter that makes some pretty amazing music. Of course, I may be biased, I'm her mom, but I think it's pretty cool. Joey has toured extensively across Canada, played all kinds of venues, and in 2020 she released an album called Ever Ahead. Please enjoy the music of Joey O'Neill.
Thanks, Mother. I am Joey O'Neill, and I am currently living in West Dawson, which is near Dawson City, Yukon, the traditional territory of Trondequitchen. And I'm thrilled to be a part of Winterfolk 20. So thanks for having me. Let's, in honor of Winterfolk, let's play some folk songs. This one's from my first album, released in 2016. Oh, my wandering, oh, my wandering, oh, my wandering mind. Oh, my mind, oh, why must I be cursed with a wandering mind? I went to town to date around, to try to hush my wandering mind. But 'cause I couldn't open up, I hurt everyone I loved. So still I got a wandering mind. Oh, my wandering, oh, my wandering, oh, my wandering mind. Oh, my mind, oh, why must I be cursed with a wandering mind? When I was alone, got myself stoned to try to hush my wandering mind. But rather than distract, it showed me all I lacked. So still I got a wandering mind. Oh, my wandering, oh, my wandering, oh, my wandering mind. Oh, my mind, oh, why must I be cursed with a wandering mind? I bought a car to run real far, to try to hush my wandering mind. But now I'm out here by myself, my thoughts are louder than ever. So still I got a wandering mind. Oh, my wandering, oh, my wandering, oh, my wandering mind. Oh, my mind, oh, why must I be cursed with a wandering mind? Oh, my mind, oh, why must I? And the ending's supposed to make your mind wander a little bit, trail off there. Thank you for joining me in my cabin today. I have lived in the Yukon after moving away from Toronto. Lived here for about 9 years, and this is an off-grid situation here, so super cozy, but not the best internet. So if I freeze or cut in and out, bear with me. It's all part of the off-grid experience. So I'm gonna play a new song, because that was a bit of an old song that I just wrote this winter. And I generally spend too much money on candles and surround myself with like a spooky vibe. So I really wanted to write a spooky song about being ghosted, but like wanting to be ghosted, maybe. If anyone's been there. And you can try to pick up on all the fun ghost puns I put in there, because I can't resist a bad dad joke. So the song's called Ghost Me. Shrouded by screens, we go back and forth, but I can see through you. Don't respond if it feels like a chore, or if guilt were to move you. I've spent my time convincing before, but it's not worth the pain anymore. So don't haunt me if you don't want more. I'd rather be alone than waiting by the phone for you. Ghost me, please. Ghost reading into you. Will you pass on? Will I leave you for dead? Do I believe in you? I've played into distraction before, but it's just not my game anymore. So don't creep me if you keep getting bored. I'd rather be let down than led on by you. Ghost me, please. Ghost me. Phantom vibes are cursing me, put me out of my I've put on the pressure before, but if you don't wanna talk anymore, don't hover, I'll find another soul. I'd rather be progressing than guessing with you. Ghost me, please. Ghost me. Ghost me. So, quite like a ghost, I am just floating around into your living rooms, phones, wherever you're watching this right now. I would not have been able to be a part of this beautiful festival, which I got to play back in like 2010 or 2011, I believe, when I was a Seneca student in Toronto. That was so fun. But yeah, I was not going to be in Toronto for the festival, and I'm really so happy to be zooming in like this. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. I mean, just it's negative 36 here today, and going from like stoking the wood stove and melting snow for water to like broadcasting a concert from my cabin. It's really surreal. So I'm very thankful for my internet connection, no matter how faulty it may be. I have found that the only really times that the internet might be a problem in the woods is for people with like overactive imaginations like myself. And say I were to like stay up for a few hours watching videos of Sasquatch sightings that are pretty convincing, and then I have to go use the outhouse at night, and the shadows are shifting, and that happened last night, but I made it through the night. It's okay. This song's called When I Forget, and it's sort of about like walking in circles in the dark. So I sing it a lot in the winter here. I forgot how dark it gets. Midnight sun begins to set. I wouldn't be here now if I remembered how dismal it does get. It's easy when I forget. I forgot how cold it gets. Below 40 begins to set. I pushed the pain away and made the same mistakes. I haven't learned from them yet. It's easy when I forget. I try to move forward, but I keep on moving forgot how dark you get. You never yelled when we first met. When you did, I ran, but I came back again, though you haven't apologized yet. It's easy when we forget. And I forgot how cold I get while we recall regrets. Every tear you shed goes over my head. You sit alone with your cigarette. It's easy when we forget. We try to move forward, but we keep on moving back. Thanks. So you might have heard some jingling in the background and like little claw beats on the wood floor here. That is my dog. Can you see her on the bed here? Her name is Oblio, and I usually sing this song to her. So this one's for you, baby. It's called Badlands, and it's about being strong for your best friend. And this goes out to all those dogs overhearing me at your homes out there. But content warning. Like dog fight. Just wanna maybe a little bit emotional. We stopped for the night, woke up, went outside. In Oyen, Alberta, their pairs passed by. We saw them see us. We sensed my calm, so we lingered on. No way of knowing we'd be changed from then on. He came upon us with no intro. He took your throat with a dog-damned God. I pleaded, let it go. Please let her go. You're not supposed to get too close to a dog fight, but I tried to pry them both when I saw blood on your coat. And I'd be proud to lose a hand in that dog's jaw if it meant it could save you. I would learn to drive a car with one hand if it meant I could go with you. 'Cause how could I go through life with both my hands and not have you to hold on to, knowing I could have saved you? Oh, I'd rather hold you with one hand than hold nothing with two. We were passing through, you could have passed away. In Oyen, Alberta, we were lucky that day. 2 operations later, I never had to lose a hand, but I lost something more in those badlands. Innocence you paid for. It shook us both, well, it shook me. And if you sensed that, I'm sorry for the trauma. You couldn't sleep and could only eat out of my hands like a baby from her mama. And I'd be proud to lose a hand in that dog's jaw if it meant it could save you. I would learn to play guitar with one hand if it meant I could play for you. 'Cause how could I go through life with both my hands and not have you to hold on to, knowing I could have saved you? Oh, I'd rather hold you with one hand than hold nothing with two. Now you put up your hawk when strangers cross. If it's because of my nerves, I'll try to be calm. But it still haunts us. your glaring side eyes and baring teeth. I gotta be the alpha so you don't have to be. I'll try to be stronger. 'Cause how could I go through life with both my hands and not have you to hold on to, knowing I could have saved you? Oh, I'd rather hold you with one hand than hold nothing with two. Thank you so much. Oh, she doesn't really care, but good girl. Well, she's looking at me. Maybe she knows. I think she knows. So yeah, my last album that I put out in 2020, really great timing to put out a record. I'm sorry if anyone can relate to that experience. Was called Ever Ahead, and it was really based on a lot of experiences that I've had just driving across Canada from the Yukon to Ontario and back again with Oblio, my dog, with our faulty truck, the, sort of a Wagoneer, an old Jeep that's exactly as old as I am, that now is in its final resting place just out this window here. I really found a home in that Jeep, and we took care of each other for a whole lot of good trips. And I think I was also just really inspired by Harry Nilsson's The Point, and sort of like a narrative story about an adventure with a dog. And so there's a lot of songs that I sing about a dog, and there's a lot of songs I sing about a vehicle. So this next one's no exception. It's called Fixer Upper, and sort of about life on the road. I'm always taking care of my truck, getting parts, getting her to start her, getting her unstuck. My truck's the kind of truck that is pluck out of luck. Wouldn't trade her in, 'cause shucks, I love that truck. She's a real fixer-upper, just take her for a spin, and I'll get attached before I have to fix her up again. She'll always be on the brink of breaking down, but as long as she has me around, I'll do what it takes to have her fixed and up again. Well, all this fixing up and is sure dragging me down. I hope we can hold it together till the next utility town. I cross my fingers, hope that there's a mechanic where we're bound, with an open appointment so we don't have to wait around. I'm always taking care of my dog. Porcupine quills, dog attacks, pills, or stitching up her paws. My dog's the kind of dog who will follow Murphy's Law. Wouldn't trade her in, 'cause God, I love that dog. She's a real fixer-upper, just take her for a spin, and I'll get attached before I have to fix her up again. She'll always be on the brink of breaking down, but as long as she has me around, I'll do what it takes to have her fixed and up again. Well, all this fixing up and is sure dragging me down. I hope we can hold it together till the next utility town. I cross my fingers, hope that there's a veterinarian where we're bound, with an open appointment so we don't have to wait around. Looks like we gotta wait around. I've always taken care of my mind, feeling down, hallucinating sounds and obsessive thoughts combined. My mind's the kind of mind that once lost, it's tough to find. Wouldn't trade it in, 'cause that's my peace of mind. I'm a real fixer-upper when my head starts to spin, and I gotta fix myself up before my stuff breaks down again. I'll always be on the brink of breaking down, but as long as I got the truck and my pup around, I'll fix them up so they can pick me up again. Well, all this fixing up and is sure dragging me down. I hope we can hold together till the next utility town. I cross my fingers, hope that there's a therapist where we're bound with an open appointment so you don't have to wait around. I got to keep up to date with my fixing up so I can keep an eye on the truck and my pup. We're a bunch of fixer-uppers, keeping it together again and again. Oh yeah, together until the end. Well, thank you. And thank you for joining me if you're still watching. That was a little bit of a departure. Sometimes I throw in a bit of a, not like a happy song, but an upbeat number just to reel you back in. But, you know, that was like a happy song, like a sad song that sounded happy, but well, let's just do like a sad song that sounds sad. That's where I'm comfortable. So before I lived in Dawson City, I was in Toronto for all my life. And so this was like the first time that I had to go to a post office to pick up my mail. And wow, like what a luxury to have something delivered right to your door. So, you know, I definitely took that for granted before, but going to the post office in this small community, there's about like 1,300, around 1,400 people that live here. So you really get to see all the community members at the post office. You're like getting the gossip, you're looking at the bulletin boards and seeing, you know, if there's a snowmobile for sale or what dogs need to be adopted, or if someone lost a mitten, or if there's like a workshop at the art center. It's pretty cute. So I do look forward to my post office visits. And it was also the first time I got my own P.O. box, which to me was like a very exciting little miniature locker that I could hide secrets in. So there is in fact a little skeleton figurine in my P.O. box right now. And I don't know what the post office workers think when they open that one up to put mail in, but it's nice because even if it's empty, I have a little skeleton in there just waiting to give me a little high five. Or he's holding something, like some nice letters from some family or friends. But if anyone needs a pen pal, let me know. Yes, the song's called P.O. Box. Every time I turn my mailbox key, a lock opens up in me. Vulnerability won't make you right to me. My P.O. box is empty, so I lock it up and leave. Small town making small talk, I pretend I'm fine in line. Up on bulletin boards I search for a sign of any kind. Every time I turn my mailbox key, a lock opens up in me. Vulnerability won't make you right to me. My P.O. box is empty, so I lock it up and leave. I see your ghost all the time, but I'm like our zeitgeist. You said you'd write, so I waited. I stayed up nights wondering what it'd be like when I would turn my mailbox key and your lock would open up for me. The possibility of an answer exceeds but my P.O. box is empty, so I lock it up and I leave. Well, I believe we've come to the end of the concert. I just want to really thank Winterfolk 20 for having me, and Brian and Graham for making this happen. Gosh, how lucky, really. If it wasn't for the pandemic, I maybe would have been on tour, but as you can hear in some of my songs, it's hard to be on tour, and how lucky and cozy to not risk a dog fight or a car breaking down, and just, broadcast from this cozy spot. So I really thank you all for watching, and I will play one more song. This is a cover tune that was written by Terry Bush. Some good Canadian content for you. Terry Bush and John Crossan, and it was the original, the reboot theme song for the 70s CTV show The Littlest Hobo. Since I was singing about dogs and journeys so much on my record, it felt like it really completed the whole narrative to include the Littlest Hobo theme song that we might be familiar with. So sing along if you know it. Of course, I made it a little sadder, just put some more minor keys in there. But thank you so much for having me. And I am Joey O'Neill. You can go to joeyo'neill.com for more information. All right, the song's called Maybe Tomorrow. There's a voice that keeps on calling me. Down the road is where I'll always be. And every stop I make, I'll make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on down this road that never seems to end, where new adventure lies just around the bend. If you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. There's a world that's waiting to unfold, a brand new tale no one has ever told. We've journeyed far, but you know it won't be for long. We're almost there, we've paid our fare with the hobo song. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. Maybe tomorrow I'll find what I call home. Until tomorrow, you know I'm free. Thank you so much.
Lucy Kaplansky is a New York-based singer, songwriter, recording artist who's released 8 critically acclaimed albums, and 2 of her albums won American Association of Independent Music AFIM Indie Awards for Best Pop Album. Her album 10-Year Night is Red House Records' best-selling album of all time. Her CD will be released later this year. Her music is deep, captivating, and very compelling. We know you will love Lucy Kaplansky.
Hi, this is Lucy Kaplansky, and I'm so happy to be part of Winterfolk 20. My dad was from Toronto, although I grew up in the United States. So this is a very special thing for me to be playing for folks from Toronto. I'm going to start with a song I wrote about my old friend and our friendship, Sean Colvin. This is called Old Friends. I got a picture of you and me from maybe 1982. You were 27, I was almost 22. We're singing with somebody who isn't in the frame, smiling at each other and matching every phrase. Suspending notes that don't belong, seconds and six, whatever we want, and it feels like flying, always landing somewhere new, weaving a shared tapestry. That's what you and I do. I was working the bar at open mic the night you came to town. I'd heard about a girl better than anyone around. I got up and sang a tune while Robbie watched the bar. Then the whole place got quiet for your voice and your guitar. I remember us sitting on the floor, singing every song we knew. Richard and Linda Thompson, Graham and Emmylou. We could tell each other anything, and we still do. Keeping our shared secrets, that's what good friends do. If I'd never met you so much, I never would have done all those gigs you got me, all those great country songs. The record we made gave me this path. I'm on the way, showed all the guys a girl can sing and write a song. And as it sometimes goes, we went separate ways. Who was right and who was wrong, neither one of us can say. And it doesn't matter now, it was so long ago. Like water under the bridge, life flows where it must go. So here we are in your hotel room, singing Graham and Emmylou. 20 years, 20,000 roads have brought me back to you. Older, a little wiser than back in 1982. Sharing a history, that's what old friends do. Sharing a history, that's what old friends do. Old friends. So by the way, I am recording this on Cape Cod in Massachusetts, where my family and I have been spending a lot of time since the pandemic started. We actually live kind of full-time in New York City. We were very lucky to have this house to escape to when the pandemic hit. So I managed to write a bunch of songs during the pandemic because I hadn't been doing any shows at all. In fact, I've done 3 shows since March 2020, and so I guess this is like the 4th. So I had a lot of time to write. And this is a song that I have lyrics in front of me, by the way, because it's been so long since I performed that I don't trust my memory, so I've got lyrics. This is a song that I wrote during the pandemic, and it's going to be on my new album, which I'm almost done recording, which hopefully will be out in March or April. And you can go to my website to find out more, lucykaplansky.com. This is a song I wrote because our daughter was about to go to college last summer, and I had all kinds of feelings about it. And she actually had a wonderful first semester of college, and everything's fine, and I survived it, but it was a very bittersweet moment to see her packing to go. So this is called Last Days of Summer. Last days of summer are coming on fast. Was hoping August wouldn't end, but it never lasts. She's filling boxes with blankets, books, and clothes. No longer a child, unafraid, ready to go. It's been 18 years since we fixed up that empty room. Pale yellow walls, pretty white crib, she'd be lying there soon. Then a bigger bed, games of pretend, and books and friends. Come September, gonna be empty again. After 18 years, how can it be just 1 week more till we carry those boxes to her new room on the 7th floor, across from the park where she played pretend and climbed and dreamed, where she flew high on the swings. Now she's gonna fly on her own wings, no longer pretending with her brand new dreams. I remember the day I told my mom I wanna sing. She said, don't be a fool for a little girl dream. So I packed my things, looked back once, never did again. Afraid and defiant, was just 18 then. And I know she'll come back, but never always again. It's just how it should be and how it's ever been. But I'll miss that girl in her room, safe in mine. Life is a circle, strewn with goodbyes. After 18 years, how can it be just 1 week more till we carry those boxes to her new room on the 7th floor, across from the park where she played pretend and climbed and dreamed, where she flew high on the swings. Now she's gonna fly on her own wings, no longer pretending with her brand new dreams. Just down the street, a million miles away. Hope her bed is soft enough, hope at night she's not afraid. And I hope her friends will be caring and kind. She's gonna make her choices just as I made mine. Last days of summer are coming on fast. Was hoping August wouldn't end, but it never lasts. Come September, we'll be 2, no longer 3. Back where we started, back around that circle, darling, you and me. Last Days of Summer. And the album is going to be called Last Days of Summer. I want to move this so you can actually see my fingers a little bit better. I just realized my fingers are blocked by the mic stand. This is a song, so it's not new. Wrote it in 1996, and It's a love song to my husband, kind of about the night we met at a place called Folk City in Greenwich Village. I was singing there that night, and we've been together since that night, and this is called 10-Year Night. There is no one else around. The road is quiet. The only sound is wind that sounds like cars that sound like breathing. The desert air is hot and dry. 2 lanes weaving earth and sky. Stars are all that's keeping time the morning. I turn and look beside me, and you're sleeping like a baby, and you haven't heard a word that I've been saying. And the way you look tonight, fast asleep in the dashboard light, well, I can't speak. And that's how I feel. Open your eyes and look at me, oh, look at me. Open your eyes and look at me, 'cause I haven't hold this love for you before this 10-year night is through. I'm telling you, take it from me, take it from me. We're 10 years older, I know we are, than the night we met in that downtown bar. You thought I was some kind of star, that's what you said. Thought your skin felt the heat as you pulled me out into the street. Kissed me there till I was weak, 'cause I asked you to. Later on your kitchen floor, 2 flights above the grocery store. Felt things I never felt before, and still do. Open your eyes and look at me, and look at me. Open your eyes and look at me, 'cause I haven't hold this love for you before this 10-year night is through. I'm telling you, take it from me, take it from me. Going 80 on the highway, we're all rushing somewhere. But the way I feel tonight, it's like I'm already there. Open your eyes, look at me, look at me. Open your eyes, look at me, look at me, 'cause I haven't hold this love for you before this 10-year night is through. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, take it from me. This one is a song my husband and I write all these songs with my husband, Rick, and we've been together since that night, by the way. It's still going, and that was 1985. I don't know how many years that is. 36, something like that, 37. This is a song we wrote for a movie project. We were asked to write a song for a movie that was being written and was going to be made, and it was for a particular scene, and the guy asked for something along the lines of hopelessly devoted to you, the Olivia Newton-John hit, as if Joni Mitchell were singing it. And that is a strange combination. So we actually wrote this song pretty fast, a couple of weeks, which is like lightning speed for me. And I sent it to the guy, and about a week later, I figured I'd never hear anything, but a week later he called me. This is back in the days before email was the big thing. He actually called me and said he liked the song a lot, and he liked it so much that he had written me into the movie as a character named Miss Kaplansky, aptly named, and she's a street singer, and would I like to play her in the movie? Now, this was actually a big movie. This was going to be Hollywood, the whole thing, and I just thought, my God, my ship has completely come in. This is amazing. I was beside myself with excitement. And by the way, I'm not an actress, and never acted, not since 4th grade, but I figured I could probably play myself. And then, of course, as these things usually do, it fell apart. The whole thing fell apart, and the movie never got made. But we got a song out of it, and this is called Don't Mind Me. And I'm going to put the lyrics in front of me just in case I have a brain malfunction. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, I'm just a bit maniacal about you, and derailed when I'm without you. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, if you could love me just a little, it'd be okay, 'cause I couldn't leave you anyway. Don't mind me. It doesn't matter what you say, I just like the way you sound. And if you turn away, I'll just turn you back around. Come on, baby, please, play your song for me. Don't blame me, it's just your burning gravity that brings me to my knees in front of you. Yeah. Don't blame me, I just wanna get you on the ground, play a little lost and found. Don't blame me. It doesn't matter what you say, I just like the way you sound. If you turn away, I'll just turn you back around. Come on, baby, please, play your song for me. Yeah. If you could love me, if you could only love me, I'd walk across hot coals to you. I'd stop the rain and wind for you. I'd save all of my sin for you, for you, for you, for right, I'm going to switch instruments. I'm going to pick up my mandolin. Hold on a second. So, by the way, if you want any more information about me, please go to my website, lucykaplansky.com. I am, again, so happy to be part of this festival, Winterfolk, the 20th Winterfolk, and especially because my dad grew up in Toronto. So I got to tell you a couple of things, because I imagine there are people from Toronto watching this, and so my grandmother, my dad's mother, was an immigrant to Toronto from Poland in 1913, and from nothing, with nothing, she built up a very successful bakery chain called Health Bread Bakery, and I have a feeling some of you remember it. I think there were 9 health breads. And then eventually later, much later, the family sold the business, but that was my grandmother's business. And I grew up in Chicago. My dad was the only one in the family who really left, one of the only ones who really left Toronto. He moved to the United States in 1945. Before that, about 1940. And so I grew up in the United States and in Chicago, actually. And every summer and a couple of times a year, we would drive to Toronto to see my grandmother. And we'd go to the bakery, and we got to pick out cookies, and she would let us have whatever we wanted. And we would see all my cousins. I have lots of cousins in Toronto, and my aunts and uncles. And this is a song that is kind of based around an actual family reunion that happened in Toronto, where everybody came. I was a little kid. But the other part of this song is based around a night when I played in Toronto a few years ago, and all my cousins came to the show. And at some point in the show, I realized that we, the cousins, were the generation that was left, because all of our parents had passed away. And this is called Reunion. Away we all go, summer 1971. From Chicago to Toronto for our family reunion. My dad at the wheel, driving 5 hours at a clip. Swimming in the afternoons, another Motel 6. First stop in town was my grandmother's bakery. She stood there and welcomed us, the American celebrities. I saw her photo on the wall, I thought she was the famous one. Then my uncles and her gave us all the cookies we want. And here we are together, our father's gone. Here we are together, 40 years on. Here we are together, just daughters and sons. This is our reunion. This is our reunion. Restaurant, she wore the crown, surrounded by all her kin, looking proudly around. I watched my dad with his brothers with their gray-green eyes and their handsome faces with dark shadows behind. All the things my dad loved, his brothers gave to him. Mathematics and opera, Gilbert and Sullivan. I used to believe he was the lucky one, the one who got away, the mysterious prodigal son. At that family reunion, 1971. And here we are together, our father's gone. Here we are together, 40 years on. Here we are together, just daughters and sons. This is our reunion. This is our reunion. This is our reunion. This is our reunion. Thanks to the Winterfolk Festival for having me, and hope to see you all sometime.
Jack Keyzer is a 2-time Juno Award winner and a 7-time Maple Blues Award winner. Woo! An acclaimed guitarist, singer, songwriter, band leader, and producer, Jack rarely sits still. For 46 years, or roughly a couple of million miles, Jack has been hitting the road, air, and studio to bring his brand of guitar-driven blues right around the globe. Please join me in welcoming the Jack Keyzer Band.
Let's go crazy all night long. I wanna get my
right, good evening, folks. Welcome to Winterfolk 20. It's a real pleasure to be here with you online. And congratulations to Winterfolk for 20 fabulous years of bringing music to Toronto. We have a new album out. It's called Tribute. And here's another tune from that album. It's a song called On the Money. One. Rick Donaldson on the drums. He's on the money. We recorded an album that was nominated for a Juno back in I think around 2018 called Checkmate, and it was actually our new album's called Tribute, but that album was a tribute to Chess Records, so I don't know. I must have the word tribute on my brain that year, but this is an Otis Rush song, and it's called All the Love I Must Love. kiss, I miss kissing. All the love, I miss loving. All the kiss, I miss kissing. Until I met you, baby, I didn't know what I was missing. All the love, baby, I have in store for you. All the love, baby, I have in store for you. You know that I love you, girl. I hope you love me too. I miss kissing. All the love, I miss loving. All the kiss, I miss kissing. Until I met you, baby, I didn't know what I was missing. Welcome to Winterfolk 20. Thanks so much for tuning in this evening, folks. It's a real honor to be here. I was actually at the very first Winterfolk, and if I was better at math, I could tell you what year that was, but it was more than 20 years ago. We missed a couple. When was the first Winterfolk? Okay. And here we are, still rocking and rolling. I'd like to do another song from our Checkmate album. This is was a Willie Dixon song. When you're doing chess record covers, pretty well almost every song was written by Willie Dixon at some point. And this one was co-written with him and Howlin' Wolf. And we do our own version of it, and it's called Howlin' for My Baby. Yeah! time. Sweetest little baby, sweet as she can be. All the love she's got, it belongs to me. If you have it howling, howling for my darling. Ooh-wee, baby. Early in the morning, they the lights go out. Early in the morning, she made me jump and shout. Baby, the love she got, make me wanna cry. They don't understand her, I'm too young to die. If you hear me howling, howling for my darling. Ooh-wee now, whoa! Early in the morning, late when lights go out. Early in the morning, she made me jump and shout. That love she got, make me wanna cry. Make me understand, baby, I'm too young to die. If you hear me howling, howling on my darling. Ooh-wee now, whoa. Well, she hot like red pepper, sweet like cherry wine. I'm so glad she loved me all the time. Sweetest little baby, sweet as she can be. All that love she got, it belongs to me. If you hear me howling, howling on my darling. Ooh-wee, pretty baby. Hear me howling for my baby. Wahoo! For my baby. Hear me howling for you, girl. Wahoo! That's me howling for my baby. Welcome back. This is Winterfolk 20, broadcasting live from Toronto, Ontario. I'd like to do another song from our most recent album, a little thing called Let's Do It. Every time I see you, baby, when you call my name, girl, I'm falling for you all over again. Anytime you're near me, honey, like a marching flame, girl, what happens to me? Well, it's hard to explain. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fall in love. Let's do it. Every time I kiss you, honey, when you hold me tight, girl, I can't resist you. In the middle of the night, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fall in love. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love again. Every time I kiss you, honey, when you call my name, girl, I can't resist you. All over again, yeah, yeah, let's do it. Come on, let's do it. Let's fall in love again and again and again. Can we do it, baby? All right, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fall in love. Yeah, let's fall in love again. Thank you all so much. We hope you're having a great time out there. And we're going to leave you one more song. It's a little rock and roll kind of self-help number. I'd like to thank Brian Gladstone and all the great folks at Winterfolk for keeping this wonderful festival going for all these years. And having us be a part of it this year is fantastic. It's great for all the musicians who've been sitting in their basements waiting to play. Anyway, we'll leave you with this little self-help number called Shake What Your Mama Gave Ya. Push, push, shove, shove, keep on pushing now. Show that love, you got it on, mama. Yeah, yeah, sure enough. Say what your mama gave you, honey, strut your stuff. Take what your mama gave you, honey, strut your stuff. Take what your mama gave you. Take what your mama gave you. Take what your mama gave you, honey, strut your stuff. Your mama gave you, ow, watch out. Take what your mama gave you, honey, strut your stuff. You got the brain, you got the brawn, you got it all going on. When something bugs you, you gotta shake it off. Yeah, yeah, shake what your mama gave you. Strut your stuff. Say what your mama gave you. Say what your mama gave you. Say what your mama gave you. Strut your stuff. So much on behalf of Richard Thornton on the saxophone, Alan Duffy on the bass, Rick Donaldson on the drums, Eric Lambier on the keyboards. My name is Jack Keyzer. Have a fabulous Winterfolk. We'll see you soon.
Look at me.
Well, this concludes Winterfolk 20's first stream of the festival weekend. We sure hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. There are 2 more Winterfolk streams upcoming. Our next stream will be tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. and will feature artist Ori Dagan, who's a very dear friend of mine, Ken Whiteley and the Beulah Band, Mean Mary, the Julian Taylor Band, Robert Priest, and Sherry Ulrich. The final stream of the Winterfolk weekend will be aired on Sunday, February the 20th. Artists include Graham Lindsay, the David Story Band, Rob Lutz, Susie Vinnick, the Donnay Roberts Band, and finishing with the amazing Sue Foley. All streams start at 7 p.m. and can be viewed at winterfolk.com/stream. Hope you tune in to both of these. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening. It has been such a pleasure for me, and on behalf of all the amazing musicians involved with Winterfolk, just keep on dancing, keep listening to that great music. What a wonderful way to get through the winter. Take good care, everybody. See you next time.
Open your eyes telling you, take it